That moment made your life fall apart. I thought I had it all figured out. Good job at the warehouse. Wife Laura, who made amazing dinners. And my son Mason, who was everything to me. Kid was 12, a little rough around the edges, but smart as hell. Then Laura started talking about sending him away. It started small. Mason got in trouble at school for talking back to a teacher. Normal kid stuff. But Laura acted like he'd burned the place down. He's becoming a problem, she kept saying. Then he failed a math test and she went nuts. We need to consider other options. Other options turned out to be Westfield Academy, some military-style boarding school 3 hours away. Laura printed out brochures and left them on the kitchen table. When I saw them, my stomach dropped. What's this about? I asked her that night after Mason went to bed. He needs structure, she said, not even looking up from her phone. Real structure, not what he's getting here. I told her we could get him a tutor, maybe therapy. Kids act out sometimes, but Laura wouldn't hear it. I've made up my mind, Eli. Either he goes to Westfield, or I'm done. Those words hit me like a truck. I stared at her, waiting for her to take it back. She didn't. You're talking about our son, I said. I'm talking about my sanity, she shot back. I can't deal with him anymore. The attitude, the grades, the mess. I'm exhausted. Mason wasn't even that bad. Sure, he forgot to do dishes sometimes and got detention once for goofing off in science class, but he was still my buddy. Still came to me when he had nightmares. Still laughed at my dumb jokes. The next few weeks were hell. Laura brought up Westfield constantly. She'd found their website, called for information, even scheduled a tour. I kept saying no, hoping she'd drop it. Instead, she got meaner. You're enabling him, she'd say whenever Mason left his backpack on the floor. This is exactly why he needs to go. One Thursday night, Mason came to me crying. He'd overheard us fighting again. Dad, do you want me to go away? He asked, holding this drawing he'd made of us fishing last summer. The paper was crumpled from his tears. That question broke me. I pulled him close and promised him he wasn't going anywhere, but I could see Laura in the doorway, arms crossed, shaking her head. The final fight happened on a Sunday. Mason had spilled juice on the carpet and Laura exploded. That's it, she screamed. I'm calling Westfield tomorrow. I'm done with this. Mason ran to his room. I followed Laura to the kitchen. You can't be serious, I said. She turned around and her face was cold. It's him or me, Eli. Choose. I stood there for what felt like hours, but was probably just seconds. Then I said, I choose him. Her face went white. You're choosing a troubled kid over your wife? I'm choosing my son over someone who wants to abandon him, I said. That night, I packed 2 suitcases. One for me, one for Mason. I told him we were going on an adventure.